You have 5 hours and 17 minutes of remaining drive time.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
What's up there, Marcus? Hey, as always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media, wherever you may find me. I'm the mighty one, Angel Snap 7. I am also your soul brother, number 1. I want to thank my guest last night. She has a new website, ancientcreationmyths.com. On the panel last night, we had our soul sister, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. I think she's live right now, or getting ready to close her live stream. Our brother Taalik, Eric Bell on YouTube. Support our brother Taalik. And last but not least, our soul brother Gary Wilson. Yeah, we had a nice time last night. I enjoyed myself. I appreciate everybody getting together. And hopefully we can have just as much of a good time. December the 7th, 2019 at 3:30 Eastern Time on this channel for what I call Soul Liberation Day. Hope that y'all in the house. I also hope that I'm able to bring a message that will be worthy of our getting together on that day. I also want to apologize because the original title of last night's video was The Brain. Something black people don't use. And we turned it into general discussion. But clearly I need to talk about this. And I was so tired, I really didn't want to get into it. We just had a general discussion. But I do want to speak on that particular topic. The brain. Something black folks don't use. Not only brothers and sisters, but all over the world, we have a problem. And nobody is encouraging us to use or understand the brain. Now, how can you be a scholar? How can you have all this wisdom and understanding, all this scientific high education, all this supreme wisdom, but you just ignored the brain? If not for the brain, you would not have your religion, you would not have your Republican idea, your Democratic idea, you will not have your Thanksgiving dinner. All this is in relation to the brain. It is very vital. If you take the brain away, you're done. The heart is a vital organ. The lungs are vital organs. But believe me, if you take the brain away, you just really messed up. Because it's the organ that guides our very being. I say that it is our very soul. And so I'm going to talk about the brain. When I get some time and get my thoughts together, I want to present that real decent. But in the meantime, let's deal with this particular subject real quick. Because I just don't get it. I just don't. What's wrong? See, that's why I want to talk about the brain. Now, I could be wrong. See, I'm not so Hasidic. I'm not so pompous to believe I could be in error. No problem. I just don't see it. A group of folks, and they are promoting and running around, actually challenging people to show that the earth is flat. What is wrong with the American so-called Negro? What is wrong? The first thing the American so-called Negro do is you stay in the past. You never present, and of course, they never talk about or have vision for the future. It's always about the past. It's always about dead folks and what somebody else did thousands of years ago, or even going back. I mean, really, I don't even want to go back and talk about in modern times. We just stay in the past. What they did in the 1970s, what they did in the 80s, that's over. Learn about it, learn from the mistakes or whatever, and move on and deal with the present into a future where you won't even live. But the so-called Negro in America is always stuck 666 trillion years ago. That's what I was taught in the Nation of Islam. We learned the history that's supposed to happen 666 trillion years ago, and a scientist got angry because everybody wouldn't speak the same language, so I'm going to blow the earth up. You know, where y'all getting these stories from? So they want to go back to Kemet or Timbuktu or wherever. There is no connection that Timbuktu or Kemet has to the so-called Negro in America. The name, colored people, African American, all that didn't even exist. How did you get connected to Kemet? What's up there, Brother Taalik? How did you get connected to Kemet? There is no connection between you and ancient Kemet or ancient anybody. Your journey started the reality of it. You have no connection. You have no connection except what you make up to anybody else. You have no contribution to their history. That's why those African people on that continent don't claim you. You're not part of their history. They do not teach their children about some lost, kidnapped relative living in America. They do not teach their children about you. They do not, on that continent, they're not running around wasting their money, taking DNA tests, trying to prove, hey, what's up there, Brother Micah? Trying to prove they are related to you. It is incredible. What is wrong with that? Are suffering from severe mental dysfunction. So you want to steal, because that's what you're doing. You want to steal and plagiarize something that you charge the white man with doing, stealing and plagiarizing other people's history, and your happy ass turn right around and you do the same thing to other folks. And usually they are dead. Those ancient Egyptians and all these other people, they cannot come and tell you, hey, you stealing our stuff, and you know that. That's why you don't claim, that's why these people don't try to claim these Africans or whatever. That's a lie. Even the Aboriginals, they don't try to claim them, because these people come to Native Americans. Those people are not the original. They are some half-breeds, biracial, whatever. We know this. But they will not, of course, you know, they don't claim. And these Africans and a lot of these other folks don't claim the so-called Negro anyway. It's a damn shame. You're trying to force yourself where you don't belong. Instead of just being yourself, be happy who you are, deal with and learn who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. Why you want to be these damn losers? They ain't nothing but a bunch of losers. They control the world. They control the resources. You live in the world where they control and run things or whatever. Oh, it's the white man. It was messed up before the white man. The only thing that happened with Europeans is they just made things worse on a larger scale. They was already screwing around. It was there's no utopia. Don't tell that lie. The nature of the black man and woman is peace. You're a lie. Oh, the nature of Islam is peace. So why did they give these peace lovers, give Malcolm X a piece of lead? That's right, Robin. Why did these peace lovers not only murder Malcolm X, they beat up their own members, they terrorize their communities, and so forth? These peace lovers. If the nature of a person or an animal is peace, like a cow, it's very rare, and I see cows all the time. It's very rare that you will see a cow fighting. Very rare. Because they are very docile creatures. And you know, they chilling most of the time. That's their nature. Even when they are under stress, you can tell they are just some docile animals. But your peaceful ass, smoke crack, smoke weed, get drunk. Y'all Negroes beat up your women. The women beat up the men. Both of y'all get together and beat up the children. You drive fast, you drive drunk, killing people out in the street. You calling each other nigga. And coon, and Uncle Tom's, and all kinds of crazy stuff. You lie, you slander, you gossip. Ain't a damn thing peaceful about you. That don't sound like no damn peace lovers, nobody with no peace. That their nature is peaceful. And you will kill another Negro, but you don't have that aggression when it comes to the real enemy. You sit your happy ass down and talk about what God gonna do. Like the Nation of Islam. When it comes to the white man, or what God gonna do. When it comes to Malcolm X, or if it comes to somebody like me, Negro, if I ever see you in the street, I thought you said God's supposed to handle it. So you steal and plagiarize and do the same thing that you charge the racist with, stealing people's history and plagiarizing back thousands of years. And so now we have this flat earth crowd.
Speed warning.
And now the so-called Negro, y'all dipped to another new time low. Now I guess you're gonna give the white man a dose of his own medicine. Now you're gonna go all the way back to the Dark Ages when the Europeans was teaching that the earth was flat. And now you wanna say, God, now you wanna say that the people in the Dark Ages was right. The earth was flat. And so they come on YouTube, they come on Facebook, never with a real picture. I know, Robert. They never come with a real picture. They say that all the pictures of a round earth or oblong earth is a CGI, computer generated image. They don't never prove it. They don't never prove that these images are CGI. They just say it. They don't never prove it. But the only thing they can come up with, they don't even come up with CGI. It's a drawing. The only thing they have is a drawing with all these lines and supposed to be scientific equations that show that the earth is flat. Now the first question that comes to me is that why is the earth flat but all the other planets are round, including the moon, which is not the moon. Is the moon a planet? Is it considered a planet? I don't know. I guess it's just called a moon. But the moon is round. The sun is considered a star. It's round. Everything is round, but for some reason, I guess when God was blowing up the planets, the earth missed the blow up. Didn't get any air in it, so it remained flat. I guess that's what happened. I don't know what to deal with. How come all the planets in the universe, when they look out into the stars, all the planets are round, but the earth, for some reason, the earth flat. See, something don't make any sense. It just don't make any sense to me. It just don't make sense. Now, if the earth is flat, just like the white man said back in the Dark Ages, he said the earth is flat. Hey, look, the white man said the earth is flat. He also said, okay, Robin. Also, he said that if you're not careful, you'll fall off the edge because the earth is flat. So, where are these edges where you'll fall off at? You know, these flat earth folks. Where are these edges? Because see, if the earth is round, you never fall off. You just go round and round and round, blah, blah, blah. But if you flat, you're gonna fall off somewhere. You got an edge. They never talk about that. Where are these edges at? How many boats, how many planes that flew off the earth? It just, see, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, okay? I admit, I confess, it just don't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. And I remember there was a video this brother Sanchez and young Pharaoh, they spent 3 hours arguing about the flat earth. You don't need 3 hours to show that this flat earth crap is nonsense. Now, here's a simple experiment. You gotta spend a little money, but here's a simple experiment. Buy you a rocket, because I've seen people do this on YouTube. Was it YouTube or some website? They bought a rocket. You buy a rocket and you put a camera on the rocket. That rocket can fly high enough where you can take pictures of this planet. So now, from what I saw, the pictures that they got from the rocket, all the pictures from Earth, of the Earth was round. I didn't see nothing flat about it at all. So they say that all the pictures created by NASA, and mind you, the racists, these white people, they do fabricate, they do lie, they do. But they don't lie and fabricate all the time. See, that's what makes a good lie, when you mix truth with falsehood. That's when you know you're a good liar, and that's how you know, that's how you trick people, because they don't know what's a lie and they don't know what's the truth. But you can do it yourself. Buy a rocket, buy a rocket, and put a camera on it, and tell me the result. Now that's what I told these silly people. And I said I would talk to you after you get this rocket and take your own picture. They still want to show me their fake pictures and talk about all this pseudoscience equations. It's not even that. You don't even have to go through all that. Take a picture yourself, use your own rocket, and it will bring back the picture, and you tell me what you see. And I want to see this flatness. Now what kills me too, you're talking about a flat earth, and many of these people probably never even left their hometown. They never even went outside of the United States. So they have no personal evidence to show that the earth is flat. They have nothing. It's too many questions here. The thing sounds simple. And again, you dropped to an all-time new low. You went from stealing from melanated people 5,000 years ago. Now you're stealing from the white man, which is a good thing, I guess, but hell, you're stealing information from the white man that was wrong. Even he said that he was wrong about flat earth. And here you go, in 2019, you're gonna go backwards hundreds of years, and you're gonna say that the racists, these Europeans, was right about a flat earth all the time. Oh my goodness. What is that? Shanae from Martin said, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, these folks are, the entertainment is never ending. Yeah, Robin, still a so-called white folks misinformation. Ain't that a shame? That's really pathetic. Hey, twin. Oh, man, it's truly pathetic. I just had to talk about this because, now, come on now. If I'm in error, if I'm wrong, Okay. I mean, just for me, it must pass the criteria of clear, convincing, and overwhelming evidence. That's what you have to do. If it cannot pass reason and logic and common sense, I just can't G for it. They have no real evidence except these pseudo calculations and a picture, some fake picture somebody drew. They don't even have a CGI picture. Nothing. So what is there to debate about? What is there to argue about? They told me I need to prove that the earth is round. I don't have to prove a damn thing. You're the one making the claim. I don't have to defend my argument or nothing. Now, when you take that rocket, shoot it up in the sky, and your rocket bring you some pictures, and those pictures are of a flat earth, now I got a problem. Now I need to defend my position. Either accept the truth that the earth is flat, because you got real pictures, so there's nothing too much I can say, really. They don't have no real evidence. Like Brother Gary always says, it's pseudo-science, make-believe. So I guess I got a person on my board. I guess they believe in the flat earth. Talking about, I guess our eyes are fooling us that the earth is round, it's really flat. Well, see,
Speed warning.
We understand that type of...
Keep to the left on I-70.
Look, we understand that type of thing because we always talk about the sky is blue, but it's actually a trick.
Continue on this road.
The sky is not blue. So we understand that. You say we live inside the earth. we live inside the earth, like underground. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I got a person on my board. They saying the earth is not flat. We live inside the earth. We're not on top of it. The earth is concave. Oh, now the earth is concave. Okay, all right. All right, whatever, you know. The so-called American Negro will believe in anything because they want to feel smart. They want to feel as though they know something that other people don't. They want to feel. They know all this science. They know that the earth is concave. They know the earth is flat. They know about the history, black people's history going all the way back 666 years ago. They know all this stuff, but they don't know how to get free from races. Ain't that amazing? Did you hear me? I guess this person called themselves another fool or something to that effect. Why do you know all this information that the world, that the earth is concave, the earth is flat? How come you don't know how to get out from under the rule of races? Explain this to me. Whether the earth is flat or concave or whatever the earth is, these races kicking you in your ass. So what? They made a slave out of you on a flat earth or a concave earth or whatever. When are you gonna stop being a slave? That's my question. That's what I'm interested in. The earth can be a big ball of doo-doo. I could care less. Because the reality is, you are under the domination of races who control your food, the water, the poison the air that you breathe, all these things. Don't mean nothing. Why don't you get free from races? Where's your knowledge and your understanding where you don't even have to use YouTube and Facebook? Y'all can't even do that. All this information, so damn smart. Living with racists. They call you nigga and you're dumb enough to call yourself a nigga too. You're so smart. Got you calling your own women hoes and bitches. Buying records. You was buying records. Still buy records. Call the black woman hoes and bitches. With your concave, flat earth believing self. How dumb.
Wait station ahead.
Getting high on crack cocaine and marijuana. Getting drunk. Going to the stripper club. Just all out idiots. Waiting on Jesus for 2,000 years. Waiting on a mothership. Y'all got all this knowledge. You got all this understanding and can't be liberated, don't know how to get liberated from a devil, from a beast. You got to go all the way back to the dark ages of Europe to claim misinformation by racists. You are in bad shape. And you really, people are respecting your knowledge. They are, tell you how it's done? I will tell you how it's done. Operation Exodus, Mississippi. That's how it's done. And you don't have to be a genius. Our ancestors were showing us the way long time ago. That's how it's done. Your religion, if you wasn't a hypocrite, showing you the way. If you wasn't a hypocrite and you really believed in your God, you really believed in the morality that you talk about, it's showing you the way. Don't take a genius. The problem is you're a comfortable slave living in America, and your belief in a flat earth, concave earth, that bullcrap story about the mother plane coming back and 600, that ain't nothing but a bunch of feel-good rhetoric stories that make you feel good being a damn slave in America. The same thing that the physical slaves did when they were singing, picking cotton. It made their enslavement more comfortable. Oh, things gonna get better, my Lord. Things gonna get better. Things gonna get better, my Lord. Things gonna get better. Make you, singing that song make you more comfortable. But if you bring a sack of cotton and it's not enough, then the slave master take you in the back and whooped your ass. So all that singing didn't mean nothing. See, same thing happened to you. You comfortable in all this, and then that racist police officer or that judge send you to prison for 10 years. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Yes, you did. And really, that is the point. And really, that's the point. You didn't do nothing. You didn't fight against your oppression. The only thing you went out to do, to be comfortable. Oh, my Lord, he coming. Gonna cross over the River Jordan. Oh, my Lord. I'm gonna believe in the flat earth. Yeah, debate me on the flat earth and the concave earth. Your eyes is fooling you. The earth is concave. We live inside the earth. Just something to keep you comfortable. while you're a slave on the plantation. That's all it is. And you have passed this lie, these feel-good gospel songs down to your children, and they sing the same song. Oh, my Lord, the earth is flat. Oh, I'm going to fall off the edge. Don't let me fall, my God. Catch me. I don't want to go out in outer space. What is that Shanae said? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. One will never be free believing in the concepts, ideas, and thoughts of another group of people. That's my brother, Rowan. One will never be free believing in the concepts, thoughts, and ideas of another group of people. I don't give a damn who they are. Kemet, Timbuktu, or whatever. Use your brain. Think for yourself for a change. Look at your situation. Let your brain solve your problem for you. That's why we have our brain. Your brain is created. It has evolved to solve your problem for you. If you allow it to do that, you won't do it. You keep filling your brain up with all this fictional nonsense. So your brain don't operate properly. And now you got your brain giving you misinformation. So you still a slave on the plantation. Whether the earth is flat or concave, or it's a big ball of glass, or whatever the hell you believe it is. Whatever the earth is, these races kicking you in your ass. That's the reality. What you gonna do about that? Where your information to get these pink races, these demons off your back once and for all? Where's your information for that? Don't have none. Too busy on the plantation. Oh my Lord. One day things gonna change, my Lord. Gonna cross the river to freedom, my Lord. My. Woo! I was wondering where my trolls was at. I got my troll hot. Got my troll hot. Got him angry, got him upset. Man, we got him upset. That's all, folks. I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to rant. That is just, the whole thing is just so silly to me. It just, man, it's just, the whole thing is just silly for me. Hey, my troll said, I'm just on YouTube looking for fans. Hey, let me tell you, I will be saying things that you like, not things that I know you will not like. So your statement don't make any sense. If I was looking for fans, I need to do something that you guys find popular. Something that you guys like. You don't want to, how would I be, it don't make any sense for me to look for fans with something I know that you really, you don't like, you don't understand. So your statement don't make any sense. No, you're upset with is, you hope that people do not gravitate toward reality. That's, you want them to be like you on the plantation, comfortable with a sack of cotton, singing old Negro spiritual. It's time for us to be free. To get off the damn plantation. You should not want to be on nobody's plantation unless you're working for yourself. You don't want to be on no white man's plantation, and you don't want to be on some man's plantation unless you're working with that black man, that soul brother, for what is in the best interest of us as a people. There's nothing wrong with picking cotton. You make clothes with cotton. You do things with cotton. The problem is not the cotton. The problem is you picking the cotton for somebody else. That's the problem. That's the problem. On that note, let me get out of here. Starting to rain. And thank y'all for joining me again. I want to thank everybody from the platform last night. Soul Brother Taalik in the chat room. Sister Noble. Sister Rashida, Brother Gary. Last night we had a good time. Last night. And we hope to get together again. Soul Liberation Day, Saturday, December the 7th, 2019 at 3:30 Eastern Time. Hopefully on this channel. Y'all be there or be square. On that note, as Dr. Cornelius always used to tell us in parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul.